Hello all you YouTube people who somehow stumbled onto this video. This is my guide about how to get worse at video games. I have a different guide about how to get good and better at video games, and I'll link that down in the description below. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me at twitch.tv/Crip6. But now we'll get to get into it. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to recommend you to do to get as bad at video games as fast as possible is to download an aim trainer. Now I know what you're saying, Crypt, isn't an aim trainer good for you? Now normally an aim trainer would be good for you, you are correct, but not the way we're going to be using it, baby. I want you, the viewer, trying to be as bad as possible in the gaming world. Spend literally 75% of your time gaming on an aim trainer. Never play the actual game. Who needs game sense and positioning and movement and awareness if you can click a tiny moving box consistently for a minute and a half? Alright, every single person has their own limits both mentally and physically for how long they can sit at a setup and game and have it be a meaningful experience of improvement. Some sports psychologists, or well, anyone for that matter, would tell you that it's healthy and good for you to take breaks. But you know what's not good for getting worse at video games? Taking breaks, baby. So go down to your garage and grab your desk side pee bucket and make sure that every single time you sit down to start playing games, you play for at least 24 hours straight without getting up from your desk. If you stand up from your desk, I consider you a failure. Now, this step is super important in team-based games that have a ranking system. I want you to open up your ear holes and listen closely to me here. It is always your teammate's fault. You've literally never made a mistake in your entire life, and you never will. If you lose a game, if you get shot by the enemy, if you're out of position, it is not your fault. It is that guy's. How dare he? Also, if you really want to bring in the full experience, make sure you hop into voice or text chat and just be as toxic as possible to him. Remember, he does not have his own point of view or thoughts or emotions. He is bad at the game and it is his fault you messed up. Another huge thing I want you to do is constantly change your settings. Never have the same sensitivity, keybinds, or resolution from one 27-hour session to the next. Your goal should be to literally never build up muscle memory. Muscle memory is so bad for getting worse at games. If you ever remember a single setting or keybind, you're a failure, straight up. Next thing I want you to do, if you have a real nice 144 Hz monitor like I do, I want you to come right here and change this refresh rate setting literally as low as you possibly can. Trust me, this will help you. The human eye can only see 30 frames per second anyways, right? Also, another important setup note. I don't care how nice your setup is, you need to fix your posture. Your back should look like this. Back pain at 26 is normal and encouraged. And a journey of self-worsening? I don't know how to phrase the opposite of self-improvement. Anyways, in this journey of making yourself the worst gamer in the world, you definitely need to have an ego and be completely unable to take criticism. Remember, you're better than everyone and no one can tell you otherwise. If someone gives you genuine tips, make sure you tell them that they're an idiot and completely incorrect. You should also literally never watch pro play. What do pros even know compared to you? You're only hard stuck silver because of your teammates anyways. Please don't do any of this.